My people, wonders they say shall never end. Oh, my correct people, they said. Olori igbi and Ebony with the gospel. Ha! No be small thing they happen to them now. Oh. Yes, because information have it that igbi and gospel have gone to see a particular high chief, a notable one at that, and they said instead of the chief to help them to achieve what they came for, they said the man was busy going for his own selfish and personal interest. Now, what do you expect the man to do? They said he was busy going after his own interest, discussing another thing instead of what they have come for. At first, they said the attitude that the high chief was playing to them did not let them know or understand that the man have something dubious in mind against them. Most of the times when you see a fool, a desperate fool, you don't need to open yourself to the person 101%. No, most of the times you give the fool a hope so that last, he or she will see the result of everything. So they said this is exactly what they said this high chief have done. Yes, this high chief did not tell them that he cannot discuss that matter with Kabiyesi. How can you be pushing someone from someone from afar into, as in dragging someone into your marriage issue or marriage cases, So upon all of those things, they said this high chief did something that is very, very significant and unimaginable to them, because they thought that they are going to the palace to do the needful. That's the high chief helping them to talk to Kabiyesi. But finally, my people, no be small shoot to bed the mama fly. Yes, because what they finally got wasn't what they were looking for. It wasn't what they wanted. It wasn't at all what they have in mind. Yes, because they said the man get there and was talking different thing altogether. So information have it that upon all of those things, all of those signs and those things that happen, they now decided to go and beg Queen Naomi, to tell her that she is the last hope. Yes, now she is their last hope. But come to think of it, so does it mean that you guys don't know that Queen Naomi is your last hope and you are doing all of those trash that you were doing? Yes. Does it mean that you don't know that Queen Naomi is your last hope and you are bullying yourself? Yes, because I don't want to believe that we are trying to bully Queen Naomi. That's after sending her out from her matrimonial home. Yes, after sending her out from her matrimonial home, and you people have refused to rest, allow her be. And I want to ask, is this Queen Naomi not the rejected stone? Yes, the rejected stone has now become the chief cornerstone. That is exactly what is happening in Queen Naomi's case. See, let me tell you, I was watching videos of Kabiyesi welcoming back Tadenikawo back to the palace. I was watching it on my phone. I now realize and notice that no baby, no child in that palace have been welcomed that way into the palace. For those of you that are still doubting Kabiyesi's love to Queen Naomi, hey, you get doubting spirit, you get doubting Thomas spirit, but listen to me. Listen and listen carefully. The only thing, as in the only answer to a fool most of the times that will enter their body is to just keep silent over some things. Most of the times when you give them silence, they'll be asking themselves questions. Yes. For those of you doubting Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi's love, I think I should be silent over that, because I got a lot of write up and a lot of comments in my section about this. How sure are you that these two are together? How sure are you that their love is still existing? How sure are you that Queen Naomi is still interested? That was what they were doing when Kabiyesi invited them to hand over the Ojaja Park to unveil it, all in the name of Tadenikawo. Then what did you have to say about that? They are not in good terms, and Kabiyesi is still willing a lot of properties to Tadenikawo, all for Queen Naomi to manage and handle. See, let me tell you, in this life, keep your hands straight and clean. Yes, because this life, na turn by turn, no. Don't think because God have placed you in a position that you think no man can be, then you are thinking otherwise. Don't do that. Yes, because this life you see, things can change. Yes, things can change, as in beyond your own imagination or something. Information have it that these people you see, these people, they too much in terms of planning evil, but na dem go take their eyes see. So they said they have stormed Akure to beg Queen Naomi, having in mind that Queen Naomi is their last hope on this issue with Kabiyesi. They are strongly believing that Kabiyesi is being controlled by Queen Naomi. That it is what Queen Naomi have told Kabiyesi that Kabiyesi is doing. This is what they have, as in they have registered in their mind. That's the reason why whatever Kabiyesi do, they would like to involve Queen Naomi in that. Whatever Kabiyesi do today, they would like to involve Queen Naomi in that, claiming that Queen Naomi is behind that, claiming that Queen Naomi have done that, claiming that Kabiyesi cannot take decision on his own without Queen Naomi. Okay, so when you know that that kind of love is there, that Kabiyesi listens to Queen Naomi, of which I doubt that fact that Kabiyesi cannot take decisions except it comes from Queen Naomi. Yes, most of the times we hear something like Kabiyesi saying, "Let me confirm from my wife, Queen Naomi." It is true. Some things you tell your wife, but when it comes to decision on these kind of issues and matter, you don't tell me that Kabiyesi do not have the right to say, I want this, or I don't want this, or I want to remove immunity from this person, or I don't want. Yes, we all know that Kabiyesi is a full authorized living deity as a king. So he doesn't fear any woman. He doesn't fear anybody. He does what is good. That is what he do. What is good to the palace, the integrity of the palace. Yes, if you watch him in his speech, he will continue to say that the reason why he is here is to make sure that peace and orderliness reigns in the palace, that things are being stabilized and normalized. As in they do things the way they are supposed to be done. So my correct people, nothing missing, nothing broken, my people. So they said when they got to Akure, they already know that they cannot be allowed inside. Yes, because the Afin shield that they said Kabiyesi have employed to follow Queen Naomi up and down, they have been doing a great job in that their security post to make sure that they secure Queen Naomi in and out, as in take care of anything concerning Queen Naomi. So anything they are doing, I strongly believe it will not work. Yes, my correct people, it will not work. So my people, I was like, what is all this and what is happening? Why would they think Queen Naomi is their rival, and why would they have this call, as in have it in their skull, that Queen Naomi will accept them? They said they were outside the gate. They didn't even let them in, and they were shouting, Queen Naomi, please help us. You are the last hope on this matter. Please help us talk to Kabiyesi. Oh, help us talk to Kabiyesi. Finally, who is losing and who is gaining? Are they not the one begging now? Anyway, thank you very much for being part of my program. Don't forget, they are all alleged and cannot be seen as fact except you verify them. Follow my page and subscribe to my channel. I love you. Bye.